Right, we're here with Dave Singleton. Dave, you had an exciting summer. You transferred here from High Point. Tell me about that whole transition going from High Point to Marquette.
It was a great experience. Kind of tough leaving the school that I've been at for 2 years. Got comfortable down there, but everything happens for a reason. So came up here, made a switch, met some new guys, new coaches, new philosophy, and a new way of playing. So kind of was a good switch for me, even though I like High Point, but everything can't happen the way I want it. So.
You know, I was talking to some of the players before as we're moving through some of these interviews, and I've been asking some of the other younger guys, you know, with the older leaders on the team, guys like, Dwight Bikes, Joe Fultz, Jimmy Butler, etc. I said, who has impressed you from a leadership standpoint so far? And one of them named you. How does that make you feel that one of your teammates is actually looking to you, a walk-on, as one of the leaders of the team?
It feels great because just coming here and no one really knowing me and just to get welcomed in with open arms, it's kind of love, and it's just a great feeling that they just choose me, because out of all these players and the people that they recruited and stuff like that, but it's a big honor for me. I just try to be a good teammate and do what I'm supposed to do, and then just try to help dudes out. I know the young guys, they don't really know, because I mean, I've been in the college situation, and I seen how bad, I seen how the ups and downs from freshman and sophomore year things can happen. So I was trying to give some of them my knowledge of how this college stuff works.
You know, you mentioned them welcoming you in. You know, when I first saw you at the Pro-Am this summer, you'd only been in town for a few days, and watching you deal with the other guys, it looked like you had been here for a couple of years. Talk to me about the closeness of this team and what it meant to you to be accepted right away.
The closeness of the team, you kind of feel that as like a regular person. Like when you come into a new scenery or a new place, you just kind of fill out the whole scenery and see how everyone acts, see how people talk to you, see just basically like you coming on a visit. You want to see all the good things about the what the city has to offer, or what the team has to offer. So I just wanted to be the person that I am, and I like to interact with a lot of different dudes. So I was just getting a feel for how the players basically were. So I was talking to different people here and there. Different nights I was hanging with different people. So I was just basically getting a feel of how they act, just because I was so far away, and I just wanted to make sure I could feel comfortable out here before I really settled down. Make sure this was the good situation for me. But I felt that on my visit that it was going to be a good spot for me. So, but when I came to the Pro-Am, it was kind of different for me, because like just coming in and then seeing all these fans and stuff, like it was just different for me. So I had to conversate with them and talk to them and kind of like get my feelings out to them. Like, man, this is different. Like, this is how y'all do it out here. Like, so it was kind of good that they treated me well. Like.
I'm going to ask you one of the same questions I asked Jamil Wilson. You know, you've been playing basketball your whole life. You've always been on the floor.
Yeah.
You know, all of a sudden you're in a transfer situation where, you got to sit on the bench this year. How hard is that going to be? I mean, you might not be able to describe that because it hasn't happened yet, but how hard is it going to be to sit on the bench and watch your teammates play?
Oh, man, it's super hard. Me and Jamil had this conversation all the time, just because our competitiveness and just wanting to play, and then just seeing all the good things that happen, just like this day, like a whole bunch of interviews. Like, I never had this happen to me, so I'm kind of like anxious to show people like what I could do and just trying to prove myself. So basically that's what I'm really doing when I came out here, just proving, because no one knows me. Like I said, like no one knows what I could do. So it's just like basically proving to a whole bunch of people what you were made of and why you came out here. But yeah, Jamil, like, man, I'm gonna be sitting on the bench like, man, all the time, like, man, I wish I can get in, because when things aren't going right, I just like to make it right.
Well, hey, good luck this year.
Appreciate it.
Thanks much.